I've got a true Appalachian horror story for you. This happened to a friend of mine when she was a little girl back in the 60s or 70s. Back in those days, when you wanted to walk to a cousin's house or a friend's house or revival, you were on foot. The only thing you had to be on alert for was the wildlife. We didn't have to so much worry about people back then, especially in a small, good little town. So her and her cousin decide they're leaving their friend's house that night, and they live a couple miles apart on a 7-mile road. The cousin walks into her door, so she's alone. She's got 2 more miles to go. She notices she hears a bunch of rustling in the bushes behind her. Every time she stops walking, the sounds stop. She starts to walk again, the rustling in the bushes gets louder, and she notices that the sound's actually coming from beside her, behind a barbed wire fence, in the weeds where you can't see it's really overgrown there. And she caught a glimpse of what she said looked like white, long fur. She panicked. Her first instinct is, oh my gosh, it's probably a mountain lion, and instead of doing the thing you don't do, she ran. So she's running. She said she had about a half a mile left to go to get home, and something told her to jump through that barbed wire fence and run straight up through the woods to make it quicker home, and that maybe whatever this was trailing her would not be able to get her through the barbed wire, even though she thought she heard it coming from within the barbed wire fence. She glances over her shoulder one time, and what she described to me was something that was the stature of a 6-foot-tall man with white, long, straight hair that mimicked horsehair. She gets inside, she tells her parents exactly what she saw. Her mom is acting like she's just crazy, but her daddy is taking in everything she says. He goes and grabs a shotgun, and it scares her a little bit because he's heading to the door. She said she knew in that moment her daddy knew what she was talking about, and she had heard rumors of the old men sitting around talking about some kind of creature. Her daddy goes and gets his cousin next door. They go through the woods with shotguns. Didn't find it, but they did find something. They came back in the house that night, 2 hours later, with a handful of strands of white hair that mimicked what looks like horse mane hair. They took this hair and they put it in a sandwich bag. They showed everyone around. Tails started flying. People making up stuff, didn't know what it was. Some people saying she was crazy, that it was just a horse. There were no horses in that field or anywhere near that location. Fast forward about 20 years, she decides when she's up in her 30s that she is going to have this tested. She asked her mom for the bag. Her mom still had the bag with the hair in it. She has it sent in to TWRA, if I'm not mistaken, and they got a testing result back. It came back as an unknown species with a small percentage of ape and coyote.